For the second day in a row, multiple historically black colleges and universities in the U.S. have received bomb threats.
This, in fact, is the third time since early January that bomb threats targeted HBCUs and forced shelters in place and classes to be canceled. Howard University, Morgan State, and Kentucky State University are amongst the schools that received threats Tuesday. The FBI is now investigating the bomb threats with local and state police. CBS News Chief Justice and Homeland Security correspondent Jeff Pegues reports.
Students and staff at Howard University in Washington, D.C. woke up to a new alert of a bomb threat on campus for the second day in a row. The Bison Safe app alerted the community just before 3:30 Tuesday morning as D.C. police investigated multiple areas on the main campus. The FBI and the ATF have been busy investigating two other recent threats at historically black colleges and universities across the country since early January.
It's very scary for parents and students and staff as well.
At Bowie State University in Maryland, an order to shelter in place rattled nerves Monday. Other schools that received threats Monday included Albany State University, Southern University, and A&M College, Howard University, Bethune-Cookman University, and Delaware State University.
I will say that these are certainly disturbing, and the White House is in touch with the interagency partners, including federal law enforcement leadership on this.
Are they seeing a lot of threats?
We're just responding to those as we speak.
Acting ATF Director Marvin Richardson spoke exclusively with CBS News.
We have certified explosive specialists who would respond to those scenes, along with our explosive detection K9.
The Congressional Bipartisan HBCU Caucus is calling for a thorough criminal investigation, releasing this statement that reads in part, "We will not let terror disrupt or demean the academic excellence of our HBCUs." It is not clear if the threats received earlier in January are related to this latest batch of threats, but obviously it's something investigators are looking into. Jeff Pegues, CBS News, Washington.
Joining us now for more on this is Zachary Faison, Jr. He is the president and CEO at Edward Waters University in Jacksonville, Florida. Dr. Faison, welcome. Thank you for being with us. So, do you have the sense that law enforcement officials or any other experts have theories yet about why these bomb threats targeting historically black colleges and universities are happening now?
Not that we're aware. We do think it's not a coincidence, at least in our case, that today is the first day of Black History Month. But in terms of any specific theories, there have been none that have been shared with us at this time.
And in terms of what you as an administrator and others like yourself are doing to respond to these threats, what is life like on that campus? And are you talking to other leaders at these universities to figure out if there should be a specific plan in place?
Well, I mean, on our campus here on the ground, as you might imagine, it's pretty alarming. Of course, when you receive these kinds of threats, the first thing that you think about and you pivot to is the safety of your students, your faculty, and your staff. And so what we have done right now, we got our threat happened about 3:30 this morning. We have been sheltering in place throughout the day. We've had our law enforcement officials that have been on our campus surveying the area. And certainly I've been in contact with colleagues at other institutions as we are commiserating together to get through this very, very challenging set of circumstances.
Now, White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki is calling these threats disturbing. But, do you think that White House officials should be stepping in and taking further actions to prevent them?
We absolutely are calling on them to do just that. I know I've been in contact with our congressional delegation here already this morning, and we're asking for a very distinct, severe federal probe into why this is happening, because we know that historically black colleges and universities are being specifically targeted, and we're calling on all of our federal agencies to help support what we know to be bastions of black excellence throughout our country.
Do you have any idea what the repercussions these perpetrators potentially are facing in a bomb threat situation? Do you know if they could be charged with hate crimes?
I don't know specifically, but that certainly would be our hope, is that whoever the perpetrators are of this heinous crime, that they are prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. I mean, we're talking about institutions here that have prodigious histories that represent the very best of our country. And certainly anyone or any group that would threaten these outstanding and preeminent institutions deserves to be fully prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
And Dr. Faison, can you talk to us a bit about how your community is doing? How are the students there processing this information? Because obviously this is a very upsetting day for your students and for students across the country. So tell us a little bit about what your community is experiencing.
Sure. Well, most of our students, our faculty and staff are really just in a state of shock right now. This is not something, as we've opened our new academic term, that any of us were expecting. Edward Waters University, distinctively, is the state of Florida's first historically Black college or university. We've been here over 155 years. And certainly, we have been through a lot as an institution, and at every turn we've been able to come through it with shining colors and producing high excellence. And so certainly while we are experiencing challenges, our students, our faculty and staff have certainly been impacted by this. We're hopeful that we'll be able to move past this and be able to reopen our campus and resume the great work that we do in terms of educating young people.
Absolutely. Dr. Zachary Faison, Jr., President and CEO at Edward Waters University, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.